Hey guys, it's Narelle here, and welcome back to a new video. This video is going to be a really quick sticker tutorial for you guys because I got a comment on my Naru sticker asking if I could make a tutorial on how I make my stickers, and honestly, it's the most easiest thing in the world, but since you guys wanted it, I am here to provide you guys with a sticker tutorial. So for the paper that I actually use to sketch out my design for my sticker is just a piece of cardstock paper. Usually I'll go with computer paper because I won't feel bad throwing it away, but since I don't have computer paper, I gotta work with what I got. Get a piece of paper that can easily be seen through because cardstock is kind of thick for a light box, so I'm gonna be struggling making my sticker for this, but just use a piece of paper that can be seen through very easily if you're using a light box or a tracing pad, whatever you call it. So after you get your sheet of paper, you draw out your sticker design, and I decided to draw Nitori from Free for you guys as my sticker design, and I've just been obsessed with Nitori ever since me and Choco kind of fangirled over 30 or Nitori. I could not get Nitori out of my mind, so Nitori is literally my favorite character from Free thus far. So once you got it all planned out, you're going to get a light box. I'm not going to show it because I'm actually going to film me tracing it over to the paper, so you will see it then. So as for my sticker paper, I actually use name badge labels, guys. This is the magic that makes my stickers, and they look like this, and I would recommend the size 2 1/3 by 3 3/8 because it's big enough for you to draw on. If you can see, you have like an outline here, and you don't want to get a name badge that has a really small outline because you're going to have to draw really small. But if you find one that is big enough, you can draw as big as you want and not have restrictions on the space that your design needs to be. But the reason why I get these is because they're already pre-sticky, so if you rip them off like this, come on, you already have that sticky backing, and you don't need to buy a machine just to make that. So that's basically it for what you need to make my kind of stickers. And I actually do have a finishing medium that I put on the sticker, but you will actually see that when the sticker is finished. So yes, so that's it on how I make my stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the speed paint portion. Okay guys, so I'm at the part where I am actually transferring my sketch that I did on cardstock paper onto my sticker paper. I actually had a tough time with this because, like I said in the part before this, cardstock isn't really see-through paper. Like, it's quite tough to actually see what I drew, so that is why I use computer paper, because it's easier to see through it. And I actually had a tough time with this as well because this paper had words on the back, and that kind of makes you see things different. But with this process, keep it as simple as possible because you do not want to focus on getting every detail that you put in your original sketch, because you're gonna be stuck on this process for a very long time. So make sure that you get all of your simple details, and once you're done, you can remove your sticker paper and then add the details that you want back, and then fix and clean up some stuff that you think that looks weird, because I really feel like that helps me a lot when I'm making stickers, and that makes the process go by a lot faster. And also use a really dark pencil so you can gauge and see what lines you're actually putting on the paper. So moving on, now this is my line art process. With the line art process, I take my time because since my stickers are really simple, it's easier to see your mistakes in the line art because I don't add a lot of details to cover up my line art, so you guys won't pay attention with my line art if I have a lot of detailed coloring. But since this paper is not so good with a lot of layers, I have to make sure my line art is precise. I am not saying I do perfect line art, but I do it the best of my ability because honestly, I really don't want my stickers to look ratchet, if you will. So yeah, and make sure you use a liner that is waterproof, because I will explain in this part, because I am coloring. It's not because of the coloring, it's because of the finishing medium that I use, which you will see a lot later. So for this, I am coloring with Copic markers for some parts, but colored pencils in other parts, because a lot of my Copic markers are dead and I need to get refills for it. But since I have something planned to go to later, I literally cannot spend any money right now. I have to save up as much as I can, because I hate going somewhere having no money, because I'm like, hashtag I'm broke. And I'm already a broke college student as it is, and I don't want to make myself look that broke. So I will probably get some refills later on, because I'm actually getting paid now on my job, and my first paycheck wasn't all that great, but my second one will be a lot better. So hopefully I could afford 1 or 2 refills for my markers, because I freaking love the brown tone Copic markers. A lot of you guys are probably tired of seeing brown from me, but honestly, I freaking love monochromatic stuff. So maybe my next color choice would be blue, because blue is a very cooler color tone, and I just really love blue. So now I'm using my colored pencil on this sticker paper, and what I really have to say is, by using colored pencil, you really want to use as less layers as possible. I typically only use about 3 or 4 colors for my hair, and then the colorless blender for the rest. But even I had to limit myself, because this paper was not holding up to anything colored pencil wise. That is why I resorted to color his shirt with a marker, because markers really don't do a lot of damage. And it kind of made me upset, because the coloring literally was not good, and even I admit that. And I kind of feel with Amanda's latest video about making bad art, this literally was one of my bad art choices, because I didn't test out the paper before I made this tutorial. I literally wanted it to be a first impression video, and sometimes when you're doing newer supplies that you haven't used before, you kind of need to test it out so you can see how you can use it to your advantage. So next time I will do that, and I will make something that is better. So based on what I'm saying, guys, this would not be up in my shop. I actually stuck it to my sketchbook, because I just really believe it's not worth buying. So now I'm at my background. I literally gave up with the coloring, so I did a very tacky background with no blending, no extra layers or nothing, because I really wanted this sticker to be over with, because I got tired of it, and I really literally just gave up. And I added a cute addition. I actually have a stamp that says love on it, and I'm going to add that to my packages as like a little cute extra detail, because literally I love it when you guys support me. And I actually put that on top of Nitori's head, because I really felt like it fit him. So here's the stamp, and it's bae. I freaking love it. And yes, so now I'm gonna add my black border to the sticker to kind of finish it off, in air quotes, because I really do not like open sticker. Like, if your sticker has enough details to show that it's finished, then that's good. But I feel like since I do simple stickers, it's never really finished with me. So yes, and this marker died as well, so cry. So here's the part where I am layering on the Mod Podge, which is basically a glazing medium that seals your drawing. It goes on white, but it dries clear. And as you can see, the stamp smeared as soon as I layered over it. So that's why I said use waterproof pens, because Mod Podge is a water-based medium, and you will risk the chance of your stuff smearing. So I will see you guys at the finished result. So bye, guys. I'm so sorry for the lighting. It is actually nighttime where I am, but as you can see, here's how the sticker turned out. And since I use glossy Mod Podge, I don't know if you can see this that well, but it does add a glossy feature to your sticker. It is actually a very rough texture, because the brush I use is actually very old, and I feel like a flat-headed brush works a lot with Mod Podge. But yeah, that is actually how the sticker turned out. If the ink didn't smear, I would love it a lot better. But again, I really love how it turned out. It's simple, it's cute, and it's neat to eat. I got my Mod Podge from Dollar Tree. It costs legit $1. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on those big tubes on Mod Podge because literally Mod Podge lasts you a long time. I'm not lying about that, guys. It lasts you a long time because you really don't use a lot of it on your project. You just use like 3 swoops of it and you're done. You don't use a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And if there's any more tutorials you would like me to do, then tell me in my comments. But I really feel like this was a very highly requested tutorial because a lot of you guys have been asking, how do you make your stickers? So this is literally how I make my stickers, guys. So I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.